morning, guys, and welcome to today's Wildcat Weekly. It's been a long week, and I'm just relieved to be sharing the news with you. I'm Blake Darmain.
And I'm Dylan Hostetter. Today, this episode is our Martin Luther King special. And on that note, let's hop into our Martin Luther King poll results. So when asked if you believe that Martin Luther King is still relevant today as he was in the 1960s, 83% said yes, and 16% said no.
So, as you all know, and we've covered this before, but we really just want to keep you guys up to date. We're back on hybrid once again here at RCHS. This time, we have 54.2% of students staying virtual and 45.8% staying hybrid. Dylan, what are your thoughts on this?
I think it's interesting how it's still very close to 50-50 between hybrid and virtual.
How are people receiving it? I know you asked some questions about that.
Well, the people who have gone back hybrid said that it was a good time. It was a nice experience, and it was good seeing some half faces again.
One of the things we asked you guys, taking into consideration that Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream, we wanted to know what your dreams were for the future. So let's take a look at some of our responses and see what you guys have in plan. Some RCHS dreams for the future include professions. We also have another student who would like to become a professional photographer.
Someone's dream is to become a nurse, or being a cop, and to get outdoors more often.
Another person dreaming for the future is to have decreased rates of hate crimes for all minority groups.
And finally, someone's dream is for dragons. And now, let's look at some of your favorite Martin Luther King quotes.
We must learn to live together as brothers, or we will all perish together as fools. Don't allow anybody to make you feel that you are nobody. Always feel that you count. Always feel that you have worth. And always feel that your life has ultimate significance. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. I have a dream. My poor little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream.
As you may know, on Monday, there was the annual Martin Luther King Jr. Day parade. And at that parade, we got some interviews.
What are your thoughts about this standing parade?
I think it's a really great way to stand up for what we believe in and show the community that we really care about all these issues that are going on around us and in our country. It is really special and great that we can still do it even though we're in coronavirus, and I think it's a really great way to do it while social distancing.
Because it gathers a lot of different members of our community to stand for something that I think is really important, and it just draws attention to something that needs more attention brought to it, I think.
Okay, in the past we've definitely had about the same amount of people, but it's been obviously an actual parade, so people go walk down the streets and there's a lot more singing, and so this was just a trial run, but it's still really, really great, and it was an amazing turnout this year. Well, it's cold just like it is on every single time that we have it.
2 or 3 years ago, but it was a little bit different because obviously it was before COVID and we could walk. We went on a walking parade, and that was really cool. It was just a little bit longer, but I think they're both equally as good.
Yeah. What do you hope to see change in school and or community?
I hope that people will become more accepting of each other, maybe more talk about Black history in our history classes.
I just think that our attitudes need to change. The way that people treat each other and the jokes that people make, they're not funny, and they shouldn't just be okay to say, and people just laugh and accept it. I think that people need to start being more accepting of other types of people and not make racist jokes and have other people just sit there. People need to stand up for that.
Well, I think we've covered a lot of good information today. And we thank everyone who participated in our poll. You really made it something special this week. So we love you guys, and it really means a lot to us. Also, be sure to go check out our website. We got a new cycle of articles. Tune in next week. We're going to have Seamus Looney and possibly some other staff members taking over the show, and they're going to be covering all the RCHS athletes who have signed to other schools for sports. You know you want to watch it, so tune in.